Hey fellow Vault Dwellers, it's Angry Turtle, and today I have a very interesting video for you about carnivore diet in Fallout 76, why so many people is a carnivore and why you should consider that. On top of that, a lot of tips and tricks that I'm using on daily basis as a carnivore build and all the amazing benefits that it provides. So let's dive in. First, one of the main reasons to be a carnivore, if you are new to Fallout, being a carnivore means that you have carnivore mutation. In the past, briefly, it was possible to have both carnivore and herbivore. Now it's not possible. So we have carnivore. It says 3 times the benefits from meat. And you may ask, why is it 3 times? It should be 2 times. And it's true. But the game is surrounding the stuff. So in reality, it's 2.5. And why is it not 2? That's thanks to Strange in Numbers perk that boosts effects of mutations, changing 2 into 2.5 the benefits. So that's out of the way. Now, the biggest thing about being a carnivore, the stuff you need is widely available. So first thing, Myluk Steamer or Radar Myluk Boil, both items the same. Almost always, one of them is available in Atomic Shop. If you are looking for individual items, you need to go under Camp and then Utility. I already own the Myluk Steamer, but Myluk Steamer is currently available and was available for quite a while. I hope it's gonna stay. So it's widely available Myluk Steamer. And what it gives you, the most important item out of it is Smoked Myluk Filet. That gives you carry weight of 75, which is great buff for an hour and 30 minutes. As well, it will generate some other items like soft shell Myluk, cooked soft shell meat. So this one, that provides you with 50 action points for 30 minutes. It's currently not inside the steamer, so I need to show you in my inventory. Then the Deathglow Slow Roaster, with a bunch of items, but most importantly, it's Deathglow Steak. It will be Deathglow Accumulator, a Deathglow Steak that provides 5 strength. Not the most powerful, there are more powerful carnivores buff that I will show you, but that's one of the important. And hot dogs, it will provide hot dogs as well, with 75 boost to your max health, which is very handy. A lot of health, and you are much more tanky with this simple buff. Myluk Jerky, that's another one from Myluk Steamer. This one provides 38 damage resistance. Rat Steak, Rat Scorpion Steak. Those are being generated by one of those two. I don't always remember which one is coming from which generator. There is, I swear, Krita Cooker. The most important item that comes from this one is Squirrel on a Stick. 8 agility for duration of 1 hour. So that's one of the best. Then we have Pemmican Collector, and this one provides 8 endurance for an hour again. An hour with 8 endurance bonus. When you inspect, it says exact bonus. So with your 2.5 carnivore boost. But the game is just surrounding it. The exact value is held, but the game is surrounding that. So those 4 items, Myluk Steamer, Deathglow Roaster, Krita Cooker, and Pemmican Collector is all you need, basically, for full coverage of carnivore buffs. Not every in-slot the best, but full coverage. The first one comes from Atomic Shop. The second one, occasionally in Atomic Shop, cannot be purchased last time I checked with support tickets. So for this one, you need to wait whenever it appears in Atom Shop. It does from time to time, but this is unfortunate that you cannot just buy it always, as this is so important. The good news is you can find some camps, other players' camps, when this roaster is available and not locked, so visitors welcome to help themselves. Not often, but you can find them. The Krita Cooker and Pemmican Collector, those come from Gold Bullion vendors. It was a reward on the Season Pass previously, so Gold Bullion vendor at the crater is selling one of those items. and gold bullion vendor at Foundation is selling other one. You need to max out your reputation, as otherwise I'm not sure if they will show. So raiders and settlers, you need to be ally with them. But that's how you buy. So 3 of them available at this moment, and 4th one occasionally. Then you can get ally as well, Yasmin, that can be purchased with gold bullion too. And why this ally is important, you can buy a lot of very good carnivorous food. She's selling herbivorous food too, but most often carnivores. So look at that. Seared venison with berries. It says 6 lakh. It's 8 lakh with bonus. But someone left my team, so let me switch the team so we can see it. It was unfortunate that mutated teammates left the team and I suddenly lost the bonus. That's how you know if mutated teammates are there or not. And now it shows correctly. So 8 bonus to your luck for 1 hour and 30 minutes. So amazing bonus to your luck. Always buy it. If you notice here, any type of tea, even though you are a carnivore, tea will always work. So you can use tea, like for example company tea, that as well can be generated at your camp for AP regeneration or any other tea. Tasty Rat Scorpion accumulator instead of Addictul can be used. And Squirrel Stew, look at that. That's the experience bonus that can be purchased and works for 1 hour. So that is great that you can buy it. The similar vendor as well is inside Whitespring refuge. If you just see it, okay, I will show you because yeah, not everyone knows. So I will show you exactly where you need to see it. Let's go there. So here is the area where the Esma is. So you probably know this area and you just need to sit on the chair to get access to more awesome buffs. The list is randomized, so it's not always exactly the same. You need to visit every time you are on the server, logging in or out. So then, Poach Angler, that in case you don't have access to a Steamer, Myluk Steamer, this one gives the same bonus as Softshell Myluk for max AP. Then there is Rat Stack Stew that you can get for awesome amount of energy resist, but similar buff, slightly weaker, is generated for free, so I don't really need this one. Some other tea. We are looking for a tea with crit damage, but at this moment there is no tea with crit bonus. It's one difference between carnivore and herbivore. Herbivore can get higher critical damage bonus, but it's not as impactful as you could think. Military cryo freezer, that's what I'm using to store my stuff for later. As you may notice, Black Eye Susan Sufin, unfortunately damage bonus is only 10% when you are a carnivore, so that's a downside, as 25% if you are a herbivore. But for me, it's still worth it for all the special bonuses and accessibility of buffs and carry weight and everything else. The Blight Soup will provide no benefit. Soups and herbivore stuff do not work. But we do have Scorchbee's Brain. You can cook them for the same intelligence bonus as herbivores get from brain bombs. If we go further, Cranberry Meatball Grinder that I'm not crafting as the recipe is quite complicated. That's what I'm buying from those food vendors that I just showed you. Whenever they have it, I buy it and keep it if I really need higher health buff than 75 from a hot dog. After that, Deathclaw Wellington, again, that's what I'm buying and storing in the freezer. If I need on my melee builds max strength buff, or if I need to carry more stuff, then Iguana Soup is basically the same as other luck buff, just slightly shorter duration. 1 hour, and I'm buying that from a vendor. Then Radhawk Burn Ends. You can either craft them or purchase from Highway Town. From time to time, vendor has it in there, so I'm buying whenever it's there. Sometimes I'm crafting, as it's a really good AP region of 25. If you don't have it, Company Tea will be just fine. It will work for 10% on carnivore characters. I still have Spike Venison and Potato Stew. It's not particularly important, but it's rarely obtainable through the daily where you cook at Whitespring, so I decided to save them. And unfortunately, they spoiled a little bit, and at some point, I will need to use them. Stingwings 2 occasionally can be purchased from vendors, and that's extra 8 perception. You have basically full coverage across the special. Muffman Egg Omelette. Muffman can be cooked for charisma if you need it. I'm on a ghoul, so it's not as much of an impact. That's an example of a tea with crit damage bonus, so not as powerful as herbivores, but good enough. Good enough from my experience. For melee buffs, absolutely unmatched, and again, can be purchased from vendors, so I don't even cook any of that. I'm just storing it when vendors have it. 200% melee damage. So all of this stuff available for carnivores. Now some additional tips and tricks. For inventory management, of course, if you want to keep more food, you want to run with good with salt, there is a cannery machine. If you are okay with putting this food in the can form and then just don't use good with salt, but it will be much heavier. I prefer to run good with salt. Now, you may notice I locked all the items that I'm consistently eating. That allows me to sort it based on the bottom, based on lock. And then I have quick access. So when I need to refresh my buffs, let's just go from top to bottom. I'm eating one of each. And I know I will get all the bonuses, the small luck bonuses. I'm saving the good ones when I really need them. All the bonuses will be applied just running the list. One important note, when there is the last hot dog or last item, don't eat it as that will remove the lock. Wait until you will get at least 2 before you consume one. So that's a tip. So I will wait until my Deathglow will generate 1 or whatever is missing will be generated, and only then I will eat it. The company tea, I'm normally not using it when I'm carnivore, as long as I have burnt rat hook. But if I would run out, I will use that for 10% AP regeneration. So it's all being generated at camp. It's easy to do it. If you have a spice rack, then crafting is not too difficult too if you want to craft some of the buffs. It's all widely available, and mainly because it takes 0 effort, like collectors. You just put them at the camp, and it takes 0 effort. Free from camp, 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 free from camp. This one I need to buy. Free, 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 free. So there is only one item in my full list that I need to buy or craft, and it can be replaced with company tea. That's the power of Carnivore. All those bonuses running for you, giving you all these special resistances, even damage if needed, but special is the biggest thing. Like +8 for free or +5 almost everywhere. That adds up. And that being said, I hope this guide will be helpful for you. Thank you for watching, and see you all in the next one.